I mean, welcome to Ski Mask Collective, episode 250. It should be a special, but everyone's depressed because it's April, motherfuckers. I mean, what's going on out here, folks? What is actually happening? No, Cabana, I'm not going to answer your call. I tried to call you fucking 2 hours ago so you could come on the show. Welcome to Ski Mask
Too
Collective,
late.
episode 250. Too late. Sorry. Goodbye. Listen. It's absolutely stunning what's happening out here. I mean, I see car wreck after car wreck after car wreck, people getting ran over on bicycles, people getting ran over as pedestrians, people getting ran over just in general, getting ran over just for fun. People are now hunting down people as Easter eggs. It's funny.
The greatest game.
I mean, do you remember a time when Easter was at the end of April? I feel like it should be that way again. I don't know.
It's a weird year. Everything is too early. It's all too early. Yeah, Easter was in March. Who gives a shit? I remember Easter used to be about Jesus Christ, and now it's all about
eggs.
Going to eggs, brunch, eggs, almonds, and parades. Enough with the parades, please. And
Seriously, listen, I would rather have a cock in my ass than go to a parade.
Sure.
Honestly.
They go hand in hand, or dick and ass.
They really do. I mean, honestly. I mean, and I've never had a dick in my ass, but I mean, I'd rather try that than go to a parade.
I'm not one to cast aspersions if you like dicks in your ass. I'm not one. I think parades are all gay. The only parade I'll accept is a championship parade. I do enjoy a championship parade. Other than that,
yeah, we haven't seen one of those since I was in my daddy's testicles.
I've never seen one. As a Mets and Jets fan, I'm going to basically unalive myself very, very soon the way things are going.
Now, every time you better stop with that talk. But every time I text you about the Mets guy, the UK Mets guy, I want to get him on the show. I mean, why can't we get him on the show? You're the perfect guy to get him on the show.
He's obviously a slippery character. Kelly P has been working diligently behind the scenes for a while now, trying to get him either here to the dump. He sent her this 4-paragraph response about how he's busy. I mean, he's autistic. We all know that, and that's good for him. But we'll work on that. I have another guy. Our dear listeners will remember the legendary guest, Sam Magliari, of course.
Of course, yes.
The freedom fighter here in Stamford, who we got to play his guitar shirtless in his front yard. I have another gentleman who I've become friends with from the greatest bar in America, the best bar in America, known as Casey's Tavern, located on 85 Woodside Street, Stamford, Connecticut, 06902, I believe. His name is Dave, and he has been going to town hall meetings to fight traffic cameras, and he wants to come on and talk about traffic cameras at some point. Well, and he said he has had run-ins with Sam Magliari, has been after him.
What's funny enough about that is I had a run-in the other night. I had some firefighters in my neighborhood, and I went out, and I came back in my house to grab something like a tool or something, and I noticed there was some
grab your tool to look at firefighters.
Yeah, there was some spray painting on my my bed sheeting. Not some actual spray painting, but like some coloring. So there's this guy that goes around East Haven, New Haven. Stop, Cabana. Hold on. Cabana, you're the absolute worst, bro.
What?
We're live on the show right now, and I tried to call you hours ago.
Oh, sorry, I've been laying out at the pool.
Oh, you're at the pool?
Yeah, I'm at the pool.
What does that have to do with us? You get a tan?
Yeah, I'm getting a tan right now.
What does that have to do with us?
I don't give a damn what it has to do with you. I'm obviously just getting a tan, and you keep blowing my phone up all morning, and obviously I've been just gambling, getting a tan. What's the issue?
I was trying to get you as a guest on the show.
Oh wow.
It's a big show. I mean, it's one of the hottest podcasts out there. One of the biggest podcasts, folks.
Oh, so I've heard.
Yeah, and you were the one who started it. So I mean, why wouldn't you just want to join? I mean, automatically instead of just maybe lounging out at the pool.
I mean, lounging out at the pool compared to coming on Ski Mask Collective podcast. I mean, that's a toss-up. But, honestly, I'd love to be poolside right now as I am. Do you hear that waterfall in the background?
I do hear that waterfall. I'm jealous of it. So go enjoy that waterfall. I'll let you go, okay?
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, bye. That's enough of that. God, damn.
Truly the hottest podcast around. I mean, I think we both got multiple shout outs every day of the week, every show of the week on MLC. Just can't keep Mr. Brennan.
He can't keep our name off his lips, man. It's crazy.
Can't keep their name off his lips. It's all right. Hey, there's no such thing as bad publicity in entertainment, folks. And by that metric, we are absolutely killing it. Speaking of, I didn't even realize we've tacked on 1,000 subscribers to the last time I looked at our YouTube. So that's not bad.
Yeah,
so
we tacked on that. We tacked on 75,000 impressions. I didn't even know.
Whoa!
I accidentally I texted Dalton. I go, dude, how are you making money on Twitter? He goes, this is how. And I go, okay. So I signed up. It took me 5 seconds. I had no idea you could do that. We could have been doing that months ago.
And obviously, Dalton, episode of the week on MLC. And you can go back, episode 131 of Ski Mask Collective, where we had Dalton in the throes, in the middle of his psychotic break, talking about how he walks around his neighborhood. And we've been doing it that was episode 131. That's 120 episodes ago.
Yes.
We had Dalton right in the middle of his psychotic break. Go check that out after this. We were here first. We did it first.
This is, of course, it's not a super chat, but I don't care about that. He's a fan, and he's a funny guy. I was on a show with him recently. Brennan can't keep your bags out of his mouth.
Yeah. I
don't know why that makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah, he loves bags. I mean, I clipped it. We haven't done a real show in a while, by the way. Hello,
dude,
everyone.
I know, man.
We've been doing live. We had March Mass Madness. We were live every day, but that was all on the YouTube.
I was going through it last night. I'm like, we haven't done a show. Like, we've been doing our own shit.
I mean, we've been live.
I've been doing my tub. Yeah, I've been constantly being released, folks. But I've been in the tub. You've been with Kelly doing your thing. I've been in my water.
Streets of the city.
Right, in the streets of the city.
I was eating out of the garbage this week. I found pizza in the garbage and ate it. Go check that out.
Really?
Yeah. But yes, this is the first episode we've done in a while, so we have a lot to cover, a lot to catch up on about. I saw that too. Joe Rogan gave us a shout out. Kudos to him.
Joe Rogan, you rule. I mean, you don't rule. I mean, podcast. I don't really listen to your podcast, but thanks for the shout out.
Me neither. Too long, like somebody else.
Too long. I mean, who does a 4-hour-long podcast?
No. Hour and a half tops. That's all. Everything else is too much. Tops. I'll give you some top.
Yeah, I got some top for you. Speaking of top, what's going on with your top?
Sure.
What's going on with your top? Yeah.
My top's been in the news. It's been doing a lot of different things. My top's doing just fine these days. We'll leave it at that. Where do we even begin? I have a whole list of shit. You could talk about we deal in reality here. We don't do
fake shit here, folks.
No, there's a lot of fake shit that needs to be called out that I will surely do at some point.
Is it on your, if it's on your list? Let's get to that first, and we'll get to us at the end.
I mean, what do we want to? I mean, well, we mentioned Dalton, so let's get that out of the way. Right. Anybody who watches shows, unbiasedly watches shows, the Dalton episode of MLC was and I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic, but that was the best episode of the week because I know Kevin hates when we say we know the show better than him, but I'm sorry, that is the show. That always was the show up until
the show.
Until the simp chatter era came about. But yeah, that was the show because Kevin would have comedians on he didn't necessarily know or get along with or whatever, and you just see what happens. And the dynamic between Dalton and Kevin was hilarious. And it goes to it also went to show, if you pay attention, it went to show how dumb and mongoloidal the regulars, and those are just the people that super chat all the time are saying he stunk and this, because they don't get it. They didn't understand. Dalton was doing a bit saying he was checking his crypto the whole time, you idiots. And what else was he doing? He's doing something else that was clearly a bit, not clearly, but if you have any kind of comedy IQ, you could tell.
Yeah,
he was doing it to piss off. Yes, he said he didn't want to talk about his first sex thing. He obviously wanted to talk about it. And then he kept saying he's checking his crypto to piss Kevin off. It was fucking great. But that's the show. But that's the thing, though. Kevin doesn't like to be uncomfortable on his show anymore. He just wants to kick back and read losers' messages to him. And as I've said, and I had a mini epiphany this week, Ski Mask. I had a little mini epiphany regarding MLC.
Go ahead.
Because I'm like, why do these guys?
I've had some alone time recently, so I just started watching some MLC. I haven't watched in probably 3 to 4 weeks, to be honest. And I was watching. I was catching up last night. And so go ahead and let me hear this.
Well, this is just one small thing, but I think going by the comments, you see who these super chatters like and don't like. I think what they like is when it's the same boring people, and I'm not even a knock on the people, the Chads, the Stevies, the Rays, who are the other regulars? It doesn't matter who. It's not a knock on them, but they like the same boring show because then their super chats get more attention. When you have good guests on or shows where Kevin and a guest are talking about stuff and going over, like with Dalton, for example, they don't like him because it's something new, God forbid, and it's not just the same. They just want, basically, these super chatters just want their shit read for 3 hours every day.
Right.
They don't care about the quality of the show. A good show to them is getting their super chats read for 3 hours.
Now, listen, folks, if you guys want to super chat my Venmo at Ski Mask Host because I need liquor money. I need liquor money now. I'm trying to get blasted tonight. Tonight is Saturday. I'm trying to get drunk, and I will split every dime with Stancil at Ski Mask Host on Venmo. Send the money now. Don't send super chats here. Send the Venmo now. Anyway,
at Ski Mask Host. Yes, send it because I'm poor as well. Yes. So anyway, and this is not a dispersion. This is not a knock on regular super chatters. This is a knock specifically on the MLC chatters, who it's the same group of people every day, the same boring hack stuff.
I mean, when do you think Kevin's going to stop coming up with enough jokes? You know what I mean?
Well, listen, and again, this is to Kevin's credit, and again, we've covered this ad nauseum. I hate to even bring it up because we said it so many times, but Kevin's getting money from these people. So on one hand, I get it. Why would these idiots just keep throwing him money for nothing just to the simp chatters, I call them, just to have their shit read to be. And he said it the other day, and I know it's Kevin, he's being funny, but he said the only people that matter are the super chatters. The only people that I care what they think are the super chatters. And hence and there you have the state of MLC. I said this on Twitter the other day. I think it's interesting. I think it is an interesting, somebody should do a study on this, maybe the Sorcerer. It's interesting that the MLC is at its most successful point money-wise, technically, and at its lowest point, like quality content-wise. It's an interesting dynamic going on.
Yeah, because it gets
making the most money with the worst product.
Yeah, it gets overrun with the fucking viewers. Because they just want their comments read. Oh my God, Kevin Brennan read my comment. Say, oh my God, Kevin Brennan read my comment. Like, we were in a bus with Kevin Brennan and AC, and he was begging whores to blow his cock. Who cares?
Before that, who was Stevie Lou wasn't there. I was the one who was called his first time back out doing stand-up after the pandemic. Who was there in person next to Kevin? Jim Stancil, not Stevie Lou. I was there his first night back out in the mean streets, and I would do it again. None of this is a knock on Kevin, really. If you listen to what we're saying, we're just discussing the state, the absolute state, without simping for anyone. That's all. We're not ball washers or dick riders.
Yeah, we're dick riders. It takes a lot for us to ball wash Kevin. I mean, come on. We're constantly bashing him lately because the show stinks. It's not the old MLC where he sits down in a studio with the boys and starts yelling at them, for no reason.
Like I said, it doesn't have to be the same old MLC too. Like I said, the Dalton episode was good. That was a breath of fresh air.
Good. I mean, I've never thought about that. Like there's been years of MLC. It's like, when Lenny was there and when Brian was there, it's like that'll never happen again. You can never recreate that. You know what I mean? When Chad was there, you can never recreate when Chad was there, even if he's on as a guest now. Doesn't matter.
The beauty of the show is watching Kevin interact with different people. So when you have the same people on all the time, it kind of loses the luster or the kind of almost the point of Misery Loves Company. The fun part of Misery Loves Company was when he would have different people on every week, and to see how he interacts with them and how disgusted he gets with them and the state, like how disgusted he got with Dalton. It was beautiful. That was fucking hilarious. It was fucking beautiful. It was beautiful, as Jim Florentine would say. It's fucking beautiful.
Well, that's speaking of Florentine. I mean, and podcast. I mean, you listen to that latest random ass podcast. They barely.
It's funny you say that. I just started it on my way in because there's nothing else to listen to. All these other things stink now.
They barely let. I mean, that's Lewis's problem. He started making his whole podcast about him, and so he barely lets Florentine get any. He doesn't realize he's sitting next to a fucking legend, Jim Florentine, and he barely lets him get any words in. But Jim's.
Are you going to purchase your Skankfest tickets next Saturday?
Are you going?
Absolutely not.
No, I'm not going.
No, absolutely not.
No. I'd rather live stream from a beach. Now send us to a Venmo at Ski Mask Host so we can get some liquor money, folks. If you guys send us liquor money, if somebody sends me a Venmo at Ski Mask Host, $150 right now, I'll go to the liquor store live on the show and buy a bottle and get drunk as hell.
Would love to see it, and I will be able to pay bills. So please send that along because I live. What did Kevin say? I live in a Mexican's house, and I have a fake job. Listen. I don't know. He can say whatever he wants.
I work at a hardware store. Who cares?
I'm not claiming to be I don't own a yacht, but listen. Let's just say I put out there what I want out there. Oh, by the way, miss this. And let's just say I'm making a fine living getting by in Fairfield County, which is one of the most expensive counties in the country, America, if not the world. And I'm not look it up. I'm saying that literally.
No, I know.
And and I have a place, and let's just say I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine, and I have a real job that I actually like. All these super chatters are probably miserable because they spent their lives working 50 hours a week, never traveled, never did anything, and now the highlight of their life is commenting on a podcast, which is sad, frankly. I'd much rather live in a car and travel and live a life than make six figures and comment on a podcast and own a horse. I mean, that's just gay, frankly. And I've noticed this a lot, meeting a lot of people in the businesses and the life I've lived. The people with money, and I think almost anybody you talk to will agree with this, the people you meet that have a ton of money are often the most uninteresting, boring people you'll ever meet in your life because, A, they either have lived a comfortable life, so they never had any kind of adversity or had any kind of fun, or B, they got that money by working, 50, 60, 80 hours a week, so same thing. They haven't done anything. They just, that's cool. You have a house on 5 acres. How's your life?
Right.
Get what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of living if you're just doing it to make money?
Apartment and it's fucking boring, because there's no one else here. You know what I mean? It sucks.
Yeah. Well, don't get me started on that. I drive through Greenwich and Darien and see these houses, and if I had $1 billion, I wouldn't want the houses the size of these people's build. Like, it's just
Jeremy, dude. This is new guy.
Topic.
This new guy. I think this new guy from he wants to fly us to Colombia.
Columbia, the country,
I check. Yeah, I checked the shit
or
out. He
Columbia,
looks legit.
D.C., Columbia.
No, Colombia, the country, and do
I
some
would love to go.
blow. Have some. Yeah, I would love to go too.
Would love to
Jeremy
do
Bott,
blow.
hit us up. Hit my email up. $500 right now, or actually $100 right now. Would be fine. Venmo
Ski
at
Mask
Ski
Host.
Mask Host.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
episode 250. This is a, what do they call it? Not a teledrive.
I mean,
a phone drive. What do they call?
This is where you beg for
Telethon.
We're begging for chats because this is what Kevin
Yes,
does.
we're just like, yeah. This is what you. This
I'm
is how
waiting.
you do a podcast,
Listen,
right?
I have my Venmo right here. If somebody sends me $100 right here, I'll go buy a bottle of vodka and I'll send Jim Stansel the other half of the money. No,
He ain't
no
lying,
one,
folks.
No one wants to send. No, I will.
Now what?
What else?
What? While everybody scrambles to grab their phone and send us
And
hundreds,
their
if not
wallets.
thousands of dollars, yeah, and their wallets. What is the? Because I have things to say, but what is the state of you and Stevie Lou's relationship these days? What is going on out here?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't talked to Stevie in a while.
He said you called his wife the N-word on a podcast.
I don't know. I'll call Stevie right now, see what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Listen, what goes down on podcast should go down on podcast, should stay on podcast. That's it.
Right. 100 exactly. And that's what we've always done. Yes. That's
you know, you want to complain about it on other podcasts? Hey, stop being a fucking pussy. No, I'll call him. I'll see what's going on. Is that what he said? I'll call him.
Yeah, he said you called his wife the N-word on
Oh, I'm blocked.
You're
Wow.
blocked.
Wow. So blocked.
Well, listen, so I don't know. You said you took some time off. So on Adam's last episode, by the way, we R.I.P. Adam. What a run. That's a whole other bad.
Oh, he'll be back. He'll be back. There's no way.
be back.
There's no way Adam could stay away from Kevin if he got that close.
Well, listen, I mentioned it on my compound pregame. I mean, if well, whatever, we'll leave that alone. But it was on Adam's last show. Stevie was also on, and the whole again another work. The whole thing was that was Stevie's last show. He's moving out west. He's not going to. He'll never be. That was his last show, and then he's been on every show ever since as the producer in the background. So that right there was a work, and I called it the
I remember when you
pregame
did.
after.
Yeah.
Yep, called it
was
again.
annoying.
Stancil Stradamus. What the fuck else is new? Called it that he wasn't going.
We've
anywhere.
always been the best. We've always called what's going on. We called what's going on with Fins. I mean, rest in peace, Fins. But we called what was going out with him. We said,
Father
listen,
Fins.
Father Fins. We knew he was going out the next week.
Yeah, so I don't know. Listen, if Kevin's in on it, then he's just as guilty as the work. And if he's not in on it, he's getting played like a fool. But again, it's not even I don't even care that much, but it's just the work aspect of it that makes it very gay. Like, it's not interesting if everything is a work. So Stevie made a big thing about how Adam's last show was his last show, and that's why he was on. So whether he played Kevin or whether Kevin is in on the work, it's an L either way for the MLC universe. And
speaking
then,
of L's, there's
yeah.
an L in Ski Mask Host, I think, at Venmo.com. Yeah, you're right. Speaking of L's, hold on.
And then his new thing, what I was getting to is the new thing he keeps making a big deal is people talking about his wife. Yeah, go ahead. This is a good time. Now, here's the thing. And listen, I say this all the time, and I'll preface it again. I consider Stevie a friend. This is all podcast bullshit that we talk about here, which is what we were just talking about of keeping the podcast. So we're just discussing podcasting. But listen, Stevie brought up his wife's stuff. Stevie brought up his wife's stuff to garner sympathy and super chats and money from Kevin.
What a gay boy.
He's the one who brought his wife up on the show, period, stop. So,
Right.
Listen, I don't think anyone, again, talking about keeping on podcasting, no one should be putting out her government name. I understand she's not on shows, so shouldn't be as persecuted as other people. But at the same time, Stevie, you're the one who brought it up. And once you bring something up on a podcast, especially in this world, it's totally fair game. So now to go back and try to get all this sympathy on the other side that now you're getting messages and that, well, you should have never brought it. I have real life shit I would never bring up on a show. Ski Mask has real life. Hold on, let me finish. Ski Mask has real life shit he would never bring up on a show. Once you bring something up on a show, it's fair game. So he brought his wife up on the show. Should she be doxxed? No. Can she be called bad words in super chats and whatever all the time? Yes. She's 100%. Brought up on a show.
Yep.
So you can't now because he brought her, and let's call a spade a spade. He brought up his wife to get on MLC, so Kevin would keep bringing him on because he felt bad for him, to get super chats. You remember the day or two he brought it up, all the idiot simp chatters, where, hey, Stevie, take this money to start this, take this money. Then he lied about going out west.
Where's our simp chats to go get a bottle of vodka so we can continue this show? You know,
I was in a relationship for 7 years, and I didn't try to garner any sympathy from that when that went to shit.
Yeah, you weren't a pussy about it.
Yeah, I ain't no fucking pussy. I went in a garage with a machete and did a podcast. So that's all I'm saying. And the fact that these idiot simp chatters still send money, although it does seem like the worm has turned a bit. I think even the idiots who supporters, and this is not a knock on Stevie. This is a knock on the same people on MLC all the time. We're talking about MLC as a whole here. But the idiots who kept supporting him on the show, I think, have even turned because there's just too many works at this point. I mean, everything is just to work with Stevie, and not for nothing. In closing, and then I'll shut up for a minute. How do I put this without putting it too harshly? Let's just say Dalton. I am very confident in Dalton's take of what happened at Skankfest with the eyedropper. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Let's just say I know more than I'm saying.
I don't know what happened with the eyedropper yet.
Dalton, I don't believe Dalton is lying, which means somebody else is. The other party is, and when you know he is, when you know he is, as in this situation, then you could extrapolate that and see that he often lies about a lot of other things. If you don't know, Stevie, if you missed it, Dalton said Stevie gave him acid at Skankfest a few years ago, and Stevie vehemently denies it and says Dalton's a liar and he's crazy. So I'll leave it at that. This is just my opinion.
I
wasn't at Skankfest, but
I wasn't there.
I've seen many facts.
I mean, we did a show with him on the beach, and he showed up with a backpack full of drugs, ready to go. And we're like, no, we're just drinking.
Wow. I didn't say any of that, but all I'm saying is I said it. I believe all Daltons. Anyway, sorry I kept talking over you. What did you have? On that? I know you were trying to get in on the wife stuff and the work stuff.
Well, I know. The thing about Stevie is anytime you try to trash him, he immediately goes off the deep rails. It's like, dude, you spend your entire fucking life on these podcasts and on these other shows and in these dumb movies, these B movies, trashing people, but yet you can't be trashed? What the fuck are you doing a part of this MLC world, folks? I mean, why? Why are you here, Stevie? Just leave. Go away. Go be a fan of Bert Kreischer or something. Go watch Tom Segura if you don't like it. Stevie.
Stop. Listen, those are your opinions.
Stop.
I don't even like I said, I don't even mind Stevie at all. It's just the works and
that's what I mean. Yeah. Stop trying to be fake. Like, just if you're gonna be funny, you're gonna be funny. Like, I throw stuff out there all the time. I don't know if it's gonna land or not. It's like now. It's like send me $125 so I can go buy a bottle of vodka.
Send $200.
Send $200 right now.
You will actually go buy a bottle of vodka.
I will hang the microphone up. I'll go buy the bottle and I'll come back and I'll drink the bottle. And I'll send you half.
AC/DC probably the same eyedropper Stance will use on his live show last summer.
Oh yeah,
No
remember when you got
comment.
really high? Oh,
No comment. I'll just leave it at that.
I'll leave it at
No
half
comment.
staff.
No
I'll leave it at
comment.
half staff
No
for
comment.
you.
I'm a man of class and sophistication, of course.
I'm not.
No.
I am not.
You were planted. Now you planted a tree. You planted a bush in a pothole. You ran over a cone, which for some reason made me laugh all day. You just running over a cone.
Kevin Meaney says he's in for $50. Sorry. Yeah, at Ski Mask Host, Kevin Meaney, at Ski Mask Host on Venmo. I will leave right now and go to the liquor store. It's right around the corner. Stanton will host the show until I get back with the bottle. I'm getting fucking wasted.
Now, is that a good idea?
Yes. Because I had a grand mal seizure last week.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Was it that bad?
Now, that's not a work. I'll tell you that.
That's not a work.
Now, how did you do that? How did that happen?
Well, I was walking into my bedroom to go lay down on the bed, and next thing I know,
the king size, not just any bed, the king size.
Excuse me, the king size. I face planted, and I was home alone, of course, because my girlfriend done left me, and I woke up early in the morning hours with shit and blood all over the walls, all over the bed. Oh yeah, shit myself. Threw up all over myself. I fell over. I was beating myself. My jawline's all messed up now because I was beating myself apparently during the seizure. It was like a 4-hour seizure. What, jawline?
Yeah. Did you beat it?
See, nobody got the joke.
Yeah, they're all idiots. Super chatters wouldn't get it. The MLC super chatters wouldn't get it for sure because they're dumb. Right. Jesus. Now, so do you know how long you were seizuring?
Well, I do know I face planted around 1 o'clock. No one cares, ACDC. Send us a 50 right now. I have my Venmo open. As soon as I see the Venmo, I'll fucking hang this microphone up and go get the bottle.
And I'll have another seizure for the views.
I'll have another seizure for the views.
Now, was that caused by alcohol? Was that caused by alcohol?
Of course. I went to the hospital. It was great. I love going to the hospital. It's awesome. Dude, they give you this.
You must have good insurance.
I don't have any insurance.
Everybody says I need to talk to you about your drinking. I think you're a grown ass. You're fucking a 28-year-old man. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Here's the thing about my drinking. All right, I'm 28.
Sure, please. Floor is yours.
Listen, I'm 28. I'm getting old. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I don't have no health insurance. I owe over $1 million in hospital bills. Over $1 million. I'll add them up and post them on Twitter.
You're the $1 million man. Adam, name this episode $1 million man, please.
I will. Is somebody going to send this Venmo or not? I mean,
send the money. Ski Mask must have another seizure. So anyway, so you have $1 million in hospital bills.
Over $1 million, sure. It's got to be like 14 at this point, like 1.4. What?
Nice. So you want, but so your point is you like to drink, and you're going to keep drinking.
Chat. What does this guy say? What does this SC mean?
Super chat $50 and go get it. Deal? I assume question mark he meant. No, the $50, take 30% out. That's fucking something, 30 something, and then I mean that barely covers a handle. $50.
Yeah,
if you do it through YouTube, that's why we're usurping.
At Ski Mask Host on YouTube. I mean, not at Ski Mask Host on Venmo. Sorry. You wait.
Yeah, and by the way, we're not begging for money just to beg for money, like Kevin. We're begging or anybody else. This is not only a bit, but this is part of a bit. So Ski Mask can go buy a bottle of alcohol and kill himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, like I say, tell everybody, like anybody that brings it up, what Ski Mask has lost his mind. Ski Mask is an alcoholic. Good. He's a grown ass man. What am I? His fucking therapist or fucking counselor? He can do whatever he wants. Listen, I hope I don't want Ski Mask to die, and I want him to do well.
Dude,
but,
you know me.
I've always taken
I've always taken good care of myself, and I put myself to bed.
I mean, look at you. You're in better shape than all these fucking other podcasters besides me, of course.
Yeah, what's up, boys? Let's go. Let's go. Let's play some pickleball.
We're fucking Adonises compared to these fucking losers. These people are all chuds. They're all
Kevin Meaney wants somebody to match him. Let's go. Match the boy. Match him.
Come on. Get it popping in the DMs.
At Ski Mask. What else is going on? What's happening? I'm moving back to Texas, apparently. Matter of fact, a month from today, probably.
Well, beloved chatter, he's a member and a dear, dear friend. We hung out with Ray and a hot girl that Ray didn't have sex with at the stand last month. When did being goal-oriented and having a few cocktails become bad? This is America, for fuck's sake. I can't tell. I think he's saying, is he complimenting you? Or is he saying about how, beloved chatter, feel free to clarify if you're mad at us or supporting us. Either way.
I mean, today's Saturday.
Right.
It's not like we're doing this on a Monday afternoon like Kevin does. I mean, we do our shows on Saturdays and we can get drunk. Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we can get it. We don't get fucked up because we work.
Yeah, real job. Hashtag real job. That's why we go at this time. I know Gino's doing his fucking... I said this on my live the other day. I know Gino does his show at the same time. Gino, and we love Gino and blah, blah, blah. I love In Hot Water. It's not a knock on Gino anyway. This is actually a testament to him. But he does his show 4 days a week, 5 days a week if you count Gum Fridays. So, listen, Gino can move his show to another time if he wants. He can keep doing it at 1. This is the only time people with real jobs, who live in the real world, who leave their houses, who don't podcast, and this is not Gino now, I'm talking about other people, who don't podcast for a living. This is the only time we could do it because we live real lives and have real stories. So, listen, Gino can keep doing his thing at 1. We'll keep undercutting him and doing it 12:30, I guess. But Gino, to his credit, I'm jealous, podcasts and does shows for a living. So his schedule we know his schedule. It's pretty open. This is the only time we could do it. So that's not a knock. That's, again, just facts. Sansostradamus. What else is new?
Hold on.
Scotty, $2. Texas in July, myself. See you there.
I'll be there, pal. I'll be right there in Houston. Actually, in July, I'll probably be in Smith County Jail. I get to see a lot of bags in there, boys. A lot of bags. A lot of bags.
I can't wait to do those calls.
This
is a call from Smith County Correctional Facility. I got those from Meade. This is a call from Bridgeport. This is a call from Bridgeport Correctional Facility. Back when Meade was in the clink, I used to get those calls. Thank you, Scotty. At least somebody got the ball.
Scotty, if you want
Not
me
that we care about Super Chat. We do real shows here where we just talk to each other.
Well, we literally just talk and we don't ask for Super Chats. We just say, listen, if you send 50 or $25 to a Venmo account called @SkiMassHost, I will leave this chair, go buy the bottle, and come back, sit back in this chair, and drink the bottle. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to do. I don't understand
now let's
the problem with that.
Let's see that bruise again. And this is, when did this happen?
Monday night.
Monday night. Now, that's a guy living a real life. That's not a guy doing works. That's not a guy sitting in his extra room podcasting 4 hours a day. That's a guy drinking, having seizures, almost dying, running up $1 million hospital bill. And now that's what I call entertainment myself. You can.
I mean, that's content. That's content.
That is content for sure. No denying that.
What is
I don't see Kevin having a seizure.
What does Super Chat also mean? Cash App?
Suck cock. Suck cock?
What does he mean by SC? No, don't do the Super Chat. Just do Venmo or Super Chat or Zelle.
Marina tuned in late.
Everything I have is at Ski Mask Host, folks.
Everything. I'll tell you his password too. DM me. Marina wants to know, what is that? Talking about your bruise. She must have tuned in late. Ski Mask had a, what do you call it? A Maltese seizure?
Grand mal seizure.
And now that's from what? You punched yourself there?
This is from when I fell over and hit the table right on the corner, and then
Wow.
I had to get surgery on the underbottom, like just like Gene Simmons, the underbottom of your tongue. You want to see the tonguage?
What happened to your tongue?
Uh,
What happened to that?
you really can't see it through the mask, but dude, tongue's all fucked.
You bit your tongue?
I bit a piece of my tongue off, and so they had to repatch it. Just like they had to put like a small repatch on there. Hilarious. That's funnier.
Pretty funny. I mean, that's funnier than reading super chats. That's for sure. No offense, anyone. I mean, reading super chats for hours at a time. Yeah. Phil Mangione, Chuck Mangione, as we all know and love him. That bruise looks better than the tattoo I gave you.
It kind of does. I mean, it looks pretty good. I might go get it tattooed, but I don't have
Chuck,
any
you
money.
want the link? Chuck, if you want the link, text us. Episode 250. You could bring in.
Let's
unbelievable.
get Chuck in here, man. We gotta go. Dude, Chuck's been on a tear. He's got this new idea, and I'm all for it. And I wanted to get your idea for it, but I wanted to save it live for the air.
Hold on, Declinos has a point here.
Oh,
this isn't gonna get you people to send you money for alcohol.
No, it's not money for alcohol. The whole point is, all right, send it to email. Hold on. Send it to Phil.
Send
Run
Chuck
the show.
the email. Get him on here. I see Chuck just playing bocce in his yard every day.
Oh, he'll be ranting about that today. I promise you that. And while you guys are ranting
Bocce
about
Palooza.
Bocce Palooza, folks. It's crazy what's happening.
Coming to Monroe this summer.
I hope to never step foot in Monroe, Connecticut again. All right, link is sent, Phil. Is anybody going to send at least like maybe 15? I mean,
he really wants to buy it. That'll get you a couple nips at least.
Yeah, a couple nippies. Listen, my old lady left me, and I got to move back to Texas now.
Wow, that's a country song for sure. I mean, that's about 1 billion country songs. It's like every country song.
Exactly.
Literally every country song ever made. Lady left me. I'm going back to Texas.
Chris Mass. Yes, I have PayPal. That's at skimasscollective.com.
Before we introduce our guest, beloved chatter, my dear friend, I'll be getting a few pops and bruises after rugby today. By the way, Ray thinks he's got a shot with that girl, Stancil, despite me having to get her number. Yeah, so we covered this when it happened. By the way, shout out to you, beloved, if you're playing rugby like a man. I have a lacrosse game myself tomorrow morning because I live a real life. Yeah, we hung out. Just to recap, if you missed it, we went to the stand last month. I went to the last Ray show with Gino, and that's on our that is on our channel, by the way. You could hear Gino talking to Mark Norman about Ray DeVito with the phone in his pocket. You go look that up. Again, we leave our house and make real content. Anywho, but yes, so after the show, two crazy Rays ago, Ray was talking to a pretty girl. I won't say her name, but a girl from Tampa. Beloved Chatter and me and Ray were hanging out. And, Beloved Chatter is over here throwing bounce passes like Tim Hardaway. And Ray DeVito is just bricking like Manute Bol at the free throw line. Nothing. I don't think any of the Beloved Chatter did his best. I saw him trying his best. By the way, Beloved Chatter is 9 feet tall. I didn't know that.
Really? He's a big dude?
Yeah, big fella, nice guy, real guy. Thank you for the super chat and clarifying that.
By the way, Chris Mack, I do have PayPal. It's at Ski Messos.
It's also at Ski Mask. Somebody get this guy a bottle of alcohol so we can have a seizure for your entertainment.
I will try to live stream the seizure, folks.
I mean, what haven't we done for these people entertainment? I've smashed an Xbox. I've done acid and marched around a garage listening to the marches of John Philip Sousa. We've had fights. We've showed our ball bags according to Stevie Lou, we showed our penises at the beach last summer.
Yes.
I ran into Pat Oates a couple of weeks ago, and we was laughing about what funny I was like, oh, yeah. So we were laughing about the beach thing, and I was like, yeah, we should do it again. He said, oh, no, I will never do that ever again. He was he loved it, but was like, I think he's scarred by what he saw that day at the
So
New
I
Haven
just
Beach.
got a $20 PayPal. Let me see if it goes
Okay.
through to my bank account, and then I'll let you and Chuck run the show while I go buy the bottle. Let me see. Real
How
quick.
quickly can you get the bottle?
Pretty quickly. Don't bring Chuck in until I can make sure that I can get this from my bank.
What if they do a $200 super chat just to make up the money we would have lost to YouTube's lawyers? Will you? No, because that doesn't help you because we don't get that money till fucking 2027.
Right. I mean, that's what beloved chatter, not beloved chatter. Kevin Meaney says $50 super chat always on the table. Yes. I mean, send it now. I mean, we're not going to see the super chat until May 21st. What's happening?
Speaking of May I touch your breast? KB in the chat, Lady KB.
I gotta step aside. Bring a guest.
Yeah, go
in.
step aside. Where are you going? Can I bring in Chuck?
I was getting a phone call from
Oh.
I was getting a phone call. From
Lady KB, I spoke with off the airwaves. I may or may not be seeing her in a beautiful state out west in a little over a month. Hello, KB. KB, we might have to have on. KB, you're going to Hulkamania. What is it? Hulkamania? Hackamania? We have to have KB on live from Hackamania. Can we contract you for that? KB, let me know. We'd love to contract you. We'll go live from a hot tub in Colorado while KB is looking at Milton's bulge on his back over there in Vegas. Now, folks, ladies and gentlemen, he really... Oh, God. Turn off. You have to turn off your echo. Check. Turn on your echo cancellation or something. I can hear myself talking. I'll bring it back in. That was terrible. Anyway, yes, that was true. There's a little teaser. Chuck Mangione waiting in the wings. Let him fix his shit, and we'll try that again. Well, here we are. What everyone fears and hates, me hosting a show by myself, which never has worked out well unless it's to do with sports. Speaking of sports, while I buy everyone some time, if you're, this is not going to be. Yeah, Chuck, this is. I can hear myself echoing. Go out and come back in or something. And Scotty Scheffler is gay. Okay, for the people who follow. He's
What
gay.
happened to Chuck? What happened to Chuck?
He's fixing his audio. He's coming back. Scotty Scheffler is a God guy, first of all. Which, listen, there's nothing wrong with religion and going to church, but when these guys, when any of these athletes thank God first and thank God, and this is to that God wasn't in the gym. God wasn't on the course every day at the driving range. You did it. Stop giving credit to a storybook character for shit you did, athletes. And then, so that is just, there's when people are God people, there's a level of boringness to them, because if you truly believe in a fictional God that runs everything, I can only talk to you so far about stuff because you don't live in reality. No offense. I'm not saying there's some other force involved. I don't not believe in forces you can't see, but I'm more of the literal type of energy and perhaps vibrations and stuff lining up astrally. But when you believe in a storybook God and give him credit for anything, it's just annoying. And Scotty Scheffler is, so I don't like Scotty Scheffler for that. And on top of it, he's said that if his wife goes into labor, he will leave the Masters. Doesn't matter if he's in the lead, whatever. He'll leave the Masters if his wife goes into labor. What kind of cuck is this guy? These guys, their whole lives literally is to play in the Masters, one, and win the Masters. So his dumb wife definitely told him he has to be there, and he doesn't have the nuts to leave the Masters. To stay at the Masters when his wife has. So shame on you, Scotty Scheffler. Shame on God. And I'm right. And I hope Tiger Woods made the cut. Listen, if he can get to a few under today, and I'm buying time. I know everybody hates sports talk. I do too on normal podcasts, frankly. Tiger's at 1 over. The leader, I think, is at 6 under. If Tiger can make up a couple strokes, get to 2 under, maybe 3 under today, and if the lead comes back a bit, all of a sudden Tiger could be 2, 3, 4 strokes back on a Sunday at the Masters. When you go back and look at what Tiger's been through, my favorite of which is being a dick to his cunt wife. It would be the story in itself. The fact that he made the cut is a story. We love Tiger Woods here. He's a womanizer.
All right, here's what
he makes a lot of money. He drives on alcohol and drugs all the time. We love Tiger. And while I'm at it, I just want to say rest in peace to OJ. Huge part of my childhood. I remember. I'm old enough. I remember watching The Chase.
Hey, why are you ranting? Let's get this going. Start the timer.
Right. I was just buying time.
I know, but start the timer. Ready?
Literally?
Yeah, start the timer.
All right, I'm going to hit it. Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Let me know.
All right, timer's on. Let's try Chuck again. This is the show, folks.
Is that better, buddy?
Is that better? There we go. That is, that's better.
Tried joining from the cell phone for the first time. Clearly, that didn't work.
No, I don't know what that was. That's okay.
It's okay.
Well,
What's up,
now I'm
pal?
fucking echoing again.
What? Dude, this is fucking nonsense.
This is the show, by the way. Yeah, I'm just hearing people in the chat. Can you hear me twice as well?
How's that?
Wait a minute. I think you might have.
Better?
Yeah, that's good. There you go.
All right. Not like I have anything good to say anyways. How's it going, pal?
I think it works. Yeah, okay. Seems to be working.
Better?
Chuck, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Mangione, absolute legend in the podcast world from, oh my God, from where? From Gas to Compound to MLC to Bridgeport. He's been around the block. Theme songs for shows have been named after Chuck Mangione. What's up, Chuck?
Had a good run, man.
Are you hanging it up?
I've been easing my way out, man. I've been listening to less and less. I've been interested less and less. I think I'm getting more and more retarded. I don't know. I can't do the podcast shit anymore. I've been playing a lot of bocce. It's like golf for Italians. Sure. It's good for us. My dad turned 74 this year, and I'm terrified he's gonna die. So I'm trying to spend more time with him, and throwing around big balls it's a good way to connect.
Well, we love balls here. Now I see you playing bocce all the time now. Is that now you built? Is that your yard, or where did you build that? I assume that was built in one of your yards.
Yeah, that's my parents' yard. Let's get fucking dark. That's the last thing my brother and I did together before he died. Right through the windshield.
We love the darkness here.
Yes,
the thing is, we love the truth here. We love the truth here. What are you gonna do? My dad's been dead for a decade and a half almost. We're having a good time.
I'll probably die before my father because he's a fucking animal. But
Italians. I feel like Italians, and I'm half Sicilian myself. I feel like if you can get past like 75, then you're just going to basically live forever. My grandma was 97. My grandfather was 92. My other aunt was 101. Dude,
my
I feel like if
95.
you can get past that threshold of 70, 75 and get past that, then you're good for another 20 years.
My uncle's 95, and he's been smoking 2 packs of Marbreds every day since he was 14. The motherfucker's going to live forever. And I feel like the same thing is true for my father, but I don't know. I think I'm turning more retarded, or maybe I'm becoming a faggot, but I've been sensitive to, for some reason, he turned 74 and I just got scared. So I'm trying to spend as much time with him as I can, and, getting out of work and playing bocce, it works. It's a hobby we both enjoy. It's stupid, but it's golf for Italians, and it's a lot cheaper.
You put any money? You put any wagers on these games? You put a brajol on it?
I'll raise you a linka sausage. No. Oh, God, dude. The Italians will never bet anything. They're worse than Jews, man. But
yeah, they'll make you take.
it's
No, you
fun.
take it. You take it. I don't want it. You take it.
So now
Yeah.
I contacted my structural engineer today, and we had to figure out, we built that 12 years ago. It's like, okay, the board started bowing in. So I asked him the process of how to straighten this out and get new stone dust in there and manicure the court. I got to fucking drill 47 holes, 3/4 of an inch, and bang rebar 2 feet into the ground for every board. So this is
drilling hole and banging rebarb. Drilling holes and banging rebarb sounds like when I meet KB in I'm actually this is breaking exclusive news. I actually kind of forgot about this. I'm actually going to we're doing an Italy trip as a family, like 10 or 15 of us next July. Sicily and southern Italy. Wow.
Okay,
I'll be there.
I'll warn you right there. 15 of you?
Yeah, the whole family. My mom's been talking about, my mom's getting older. My mom's about your dad's age now. I think literally your same dad as your dad. And obviously her sister, she's the oldest of her 2 sisters. But been talking for years and forever, really, about how we want to go on a family trip. And I think now finally the gay Italian chickens are coming home to roost. So they're pulling the trigger. And we're going to go.
The only thing I will suggest, because I did a very similar trip, the only time I went to Italy was with a bunch of my family members. Get a fucking scooter or a car or something to get away, just so you could do your own thing. When you want to bring a fucking kayak, do what you got to do to get away and do your own thing. That's the only thing I can say. It depends where you're going to Italy to. We were on the Amalfi Coast, and we're literally up a fucking mountain. There's nothing in the town. There's nothing to do. The first 4 days, beautiful. But then I needed to get the fuck out. And if you don't have a way to escape, you're going to hate your family by the end of the trip.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I would suggest. And I'm sure you're fucking smart enough to already know that. But
well, my mom knows me enough to already know that. That's why she already said, we basically have an outline of what you want to do, and you can do whatever you want inside of that. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go find my Apollonia and blow her back out and make a little guinea that'll never talk to her again.
Yeah, I'm gonna schedule a trip to go there and find a wife. I understand she's only gonna want her green card, but at least I could fucking put a kid in her. We'll figure out the divorce later. We'll sign a prenup. At least
I would love to. How do I put it nicely? I would love to fuck the shit out of a nice Italian girl on the Amalfi Coast, to put it lightly. So we'll see, but that's a ways away. What else is going on? What the hell else is going on that you want to share?
Nothing much. I think Ski Mask had another seizure.
He did. Did you see the bruise?
No, I'm saying now he hasn't returned. I'm worried.
It's going on. He went to go get the bottle. He's at 7 minutes. He told me to. So Ski Mask left 7 minutes ago to get a bottle of alcohol. Where else are you getting this kind of shit? Folks in the chat, feel free to bet with each other. I'm going to put the over-under at 11 minutes, folks. Will he be back under 11 minutes or over 11 minutes? He said the alcohol store is right around his corner. I'm going with the under.
Wait, to go back, I recall you earlier saying that Ray...
Wow, the under!
The Undertaker! He's here!
So Ray was talking to a pretty girl in Tampa?
That really? Dude, he had to go get it down from the basement, too. That's what took so fucking long.
Fucking asshole. To answer Chuck's question, I went to the stand, I guess it was the March or February Ray show, this monthly show. The great beloved Chatter was there, and there was a pretty girl. I mean, listen, she wasn't a 10. She's like a Tampa 6, but pretty enough. I mean, pretty enough. I would have thrown a hog in her.
Throw the legs up to 90 degrees. It's my old joke.
So, and Ray was, she was from Tampa at the stand in the city, and Ray and the beloved Chatter and myself were gabbing her up, like I said, beloved Chatter trying to throw Ray an alley.
Bowling alley?
So Ray met Chad Zumock, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, blonde chick from Tampa. Yeah, I've been hanging out with people that last time, the show before that, I was hanging out with Chad and Kate Meany. There's some kind of Tampa element to all of Ray's shows. The great Kate Meany. What did you buy?
Tampa's a big old trash bag, but I love it. Ski Mask, what'd you buy? I'm sorry.
Oh, you were there when you went to beat the hell out of Chad.
And he never showed up.
About
Jose Cuervo.
About a 10-pack of Jose Cuervo.
There's already 2 gone, I think.
Yeah, there is 2 gone. Well, there's 1 gone. I drank 1. There's another one. There's one that fell out of the pack here.
You drank 1 and injected the other?
Yeah, I was running down the path. I was trying to see how fast I could do it. But dude, of course, the one time I try to fucking pull ass over there, people are pulling out in front of me, all this shit. And I'm like, oh my God, man, what's going on? I'm like, I go in. Oh, I even did a bit. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
You had to disconnect the breathalyzer to pull out faster. Oh my God. Yeah, Scott, please don't
Chuck,
die, dude.
Chuck, have you ever had we're watching. What is that? Is that a penis?
This is me live from the show. I mean, from the bar.
What is that, dude? It looks like a hardwood
I don't know.
floor.
I don't think it's doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Just wait a second.
We're waiting. It's not doing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, thanks.
This is a liquor store?
Yeah.
Wow. Now that's real content. And this is all.
That's great, man. So what were you gonna ask me, Stancil? Have I ever?
What were we talking
breathalyzers?
about? Oh yeah, did you?
Yeah, we all have. Oh, hey.
No,
3.
Chuck hasn't, has he?
Yes. No,
Yes,
I did.
yes.
I did. But the fucked up thing is, and I'm no fucking hero. I've driven drunk many times.
Of course. Well, you're the one that says you're the legend that said drink before you drive. There's a T-shirt.
Yeah,
but the time that I got fucking busted, I got in my car and I knew I was too drunk to drive. So I just fucking parked up and I put my keys in the passenger seat. And then 4 hours later, it was 30 degrees. So I started my car because it was fucking cold.
I got some.
Turned it off.
Yes.
But
And by
the keys were left in there. The keys were left in there.
Go ahead, Santa, because we haven't ranted at each other this whole show. What's up?
No. I was backing up. Kevin and others like to make fun of you, Ski Mask, about saying how you can't get a DUI if your keys aren't in the ignition. And they try to twist your words, but you are correct. So if you get pulled over driving, or in Chuck's case, if you are found in your car and the keys are in your ignition, yes, you can get a DUI. But if you can be hammered as you want in your driver's seat if the car is off and the keys are not in the ignition.
100%.
So you are correct.
Correct.
They try to. Obviously, if you get pulled over, or maybe not as obviously, but if you're in your driver's seat and your car, the keys are in the ignition, yes, you can get a DUI. But you can be hammered in your driver's seat as long as the keys are not in the ignition. So Ski Mask is correct.
A caveat, just to go off of that, I mean, you can't get pulled over and shut your car off and throw the keys out of the fucking window. But hey, no keys, sir. But exactly. I mean, my car was parked for fucking hours, but the fact that I had it there, and of course, it was the state police.
I thought it was when you wrecked it around that pole.
That was 5 a.m. going on the way to work. And that was completely sober, nothing happening. Fucking deer jumped out, and I should have hit the motherfucker, made some venison, but I made the stupid decision to hop a curb and smash into a pole at 25 miles an hour.
Chucky, listen, you know I love you like a brother. I always have. I respect you like a brother. You took care of me when I moved up here. You'll take care of me when I move out of here. When I move some stuff into your basement. Take those goddamn sunglasses
He's coming back,
off.
Chuck.
Take those fucking sunglasses off, brother.
No, my eyes are so fucking red. I've been smoking too much weed.
I would rather that.
My eyes are already part of my head as it is. I don't like it.
I would rather what you just had, not the sunglasses. You look terrible with those.
Take the fucking ski mask off, faggot.
Wow.
Oh, you know what I look like without.
I'll take my pants off right now.
Okay, and then I'll bend down right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be there in 7
I'll suck
minutes.
your dick.
Hold on. Teacher Tim's calling me, folks.
Oh,
Teacher
boy.
Tim, go ahead. How do I send it?
Whoa! Send him the link. Episode 250.
Talk about
All
gay
right, I
stuff.
got it.
Episode 250. Teamster can get the link. He's a legend.
Absolutely.
let's see what he has to
100%.
say.
I tried to call him back.
I didn't even realize it was such a like a landmark episode. 250.
I didn't either.
We don't care. We're not gay. We don't. It's not like we're actually doing anything. We don't care. We're not gonna. 250 episodes. Most of these idiots, these Joey C's, these fat losers, these potatoes, these puppets. They've been around for what? 20 episodes. They're barely a fucking drop in the lake. These fucking losers. We've been around. We had Dalton in the midst of it. Episode 131, Dalton in the height of his psychotic break. I went out with Kevin on his first night out back after the pandemic. Ski Mask, we had an eating contest that Kevin Brennan judged, me against George Shiger. Ski Mask eating watermelon on a beach. I mean, I can go on forever. These people are all losers. They don't hold a candle. This is the greatest podcast in the history of mankind. Joe Rogan is a hack.
He shouted you guys out, though. That hack, he shouted you out. I mean, you guys.
Austin Cucks are the new LA Cucks.
All right. So, I mean, listen, if I wanted to, if Teamster Tim wanted me to know, he has to know I'm happy. I cannot hear out of this ear. I cannot. So he tries to call me. I got to go, oh, how can I hear my boys while I hear them on the phone at the same time? It's like, dude, doggy, you always forget that shit. Teamster.
Send Kevin the link, Dr. Chow says.
How many seizures did it take to fucking lose your hearing?
Hey, did you see the bruise? Did you see the bruise?
Oh,
We've all
yeah,
seen
it's
the
on.
bruise. We've all seen the bruise.
Fucking retard.
All right.
You forgot I commented it looks better than the tattoo I gave you?
Oh, yeah.
It's got better shading.
I'm going
I
to
think it's
bruise
a little
Lady
deeper,
KB's
too.
ass when I see her, tell you that. Yeah, well, listen, we're the purveyors of drinking before you drive. I mean, we all know, we all agree,
Hey,
if you don't have a DUI, you're not even
Stanford,
American.
can we run this to a 2-hour show, do you think?
I got a little
5. Make it 5.
I got a little time. I mean, I'll jump off whenever I need to. Yeah, let's do another 5-hour show.
All right.
Let's do a 4.
Yeah,
Let's
you
do
know
a
what? You're right. Run the show real quick. I got to call Cabana.
Let's do a 3. Let's do a 3-hour show where the last hour and a half we just read losers super chats and do that 6 days a week.
MLC?
Right. I know you're out of the loop, and I know but we're just checking in. Where are you at with MLC these days for your monthly check-in of him?
It's no MLC. I haven't listened in a long time, and I don't care to. I haven't seen Kevin pop up on any fucking, I'm going to be at this club or that club. I've only seen fucking his faggot brother Muskrat Neil pop up on Are You Garbage and Rogan recently. And I haven't listened to those either, but I mean, Brennan doesn't pop up anymore. He's in my mind, he's invisible. It's over. I haven't seen anything come from him in a long time that I gave 2 shits about, let alone actually see something like, Brennan's doing this or that. No, nothing. He's invisible.
Like I said earlier, he's holed himself into this corner. And listen, I said it earlier, and I stand by it, that MLC is at its most successful monetarily wise, but it's least its lowest point quality wise. And
I've been saying that
Kevin's happy with that, and good for him. But he's holed into where our little world cares about it, but the comedy community,
I don't care anymore.
A couple years ago, whenever I'd run into comics, they would be like, they would have opinions on Kevin. Now nobody even really cares.
He's non-existent. And
here's the problem too. I'm sorry, Chuck. I never got to this. I never got to this before. Why in the fuck is he still even like the Onion? Nobody liked Onions. Even Carl Shuley. Much less. Forget about Joey C and Stevie's and those. It's like so far below Kevin, yet he talks about these people every day. Just stop talking. Ray DeVito, Chad, just stop talking about these people, and they will go away. Why?
We were
Why
the best.
every day?
We were the best.
Why?
I mean, look at the picture from Mead's backyard when we
he sets the bar. He sets the bar for himself low. He's the one that he disrespects himself. He's a big deal. I think he's hilarious. I think he's a great comic. Obviously, he's put the fucking years in. He knows what he's doing. He's good live. If you ever seen him, he knows how to fucking write jokes. He knows how to perform.
Absolutely.
He's been doing it forever. But he sets himself up with these fucking retards and clings to
Well, he's
them.
taking the easy. He's taking the easy way out. Is a moral of the story,
Oh,
and he's
and-
making a lot all doing it. But we
Yeah,
could all
and-
sell our soul to the devil at some point. But yeah,
go
why?
back-
Why? I just don't understand. To his credit, why? Who gives a fuck about onions? I don't care. Onions is basically below us, and we're nobodies. Like, why is Kevin talking about these people? Why is Kevin talking about Joey C? Why is Kevin talking about Ray DeVito? Who gives a fuck about any of these people? That's like our level shit to talk about on this show.
Right,
Kevin should be talking about talk to Dalton, an active comic who's young. Talk to these guys. Have some other different guests on the show. People still respect Kevin in the comedy world, but he's just taking the lowest hanging fruit, talking about these losers.
Man,
And we're
it's been too
losers.
long.
We've always been the first to say it.
been too
But now
long
it's
for me.
become. But he's talking about people on the same level as us. It's embarrassing. Rack me.
Rack you. Yes. People are mad about us. Telling men to be men. I mean, what is wrong with that? It's like, Kevin, grow the fuck up. Stop bitching about Chads. Stop bitching about Rays. Stop bitching about Daltons. No one cares, Kev. You've hung
That
out with
fucker-
all three of us. All three of us in this ring you've hung out with. And you
That-
know we're good eggs. And
That-
you want to trash us? That's fine. We love it. That's why you hate it. Because you know that you can't get over on us. Period.
Talk about Kevin,
And he
being
can't
the
get
man.
over us either. I think he's just really, he loves us. We love you too, Kevin. We're trying to help. We'll get the show back on track. But let's. I was hoping when Adam left that it would be a nice hard reset, and for a moment it looked like it with Dalton coming on. I don't mind the Bichetti shows once a week; those are fun. It gets a little repetitive, but they're fun. So I'll allow the Monday Bichettis, Mondays with Mike. And then we had Dalton on. I was like, okay, here we go. Maybe we'll get some. And then right back to Stevie and Onions and Ray and Stream Snipe. I couldn't watch two of the shows this week. I turned it on for 5 minutes, and it was just him watching other people's show. Like, that was Kevin's old thing forever. It's like, that's not a real show. And now multiple days a week, we're stream sniping or watching clips. Just like Kevin said the other day, he threatened, like, I just won't do a show. Good, just don't do a show. I've been saying that for a while now. Do 3 or 4 shows a week. Keep the content quality high. And enough of these 4-hour shows just draining these super chats balls.
I'm jumping at the bit. Let me talk.
Speaking of
Fucking
balls,
don't do 3 or 4 shows. How about you do one stand-up show every week, you fuck? Adam leaving? Big deal. Nothing's going to happen. His wife needs to leave him. Then the podcast will get back to good. It's fucking bullshit. It's been bullshit for 2 fucking years. I haven't listened to one fucking word he said because it's trash. It's fucking trash. He has nobody's on. He fucking brings himself down to the lowest of the low. Fucking Chad G attached himself to Chad.
you know what? I just thought about
credit
something.
cards.
Hold on. Stop. I just thought about something. Listen,
I
Chucky.
liked it, Chuck. Good rant.
No, Chucky, I loved it, but I thought about something. You would be very good at Shakespearean poetry. Kev, the way you were just yelling, Kevin Brennan will bring himself down to the bag so he knows he has to drain the bag.
Art thou gay? Fuck. Shakespeare.
Come on, give it a try.
I hate Shakespeare. Fuck Shakespeare. He's gay like Kevin Brennan. Fuck him.
All right, give it a try. Give your own poetry.
Shakespeare was
No.
a trendsetter.
Yeah, give your own poetry a try.
Everybody was gay
on.
back then.
That fucking faggot.
Well, let's see what's going on. Hey, watch it on my
Okay,
YouTube
you know what? 2 minutes? I got 2
monetization.
minutes, right? Before I can drop another one?
Yeah.
No, I'm just upset. I'm upset because I was a day
We're all upset about your hat.
Well, that's what I was going to say is, and Chuck was a Burning Bridges attendee, obviously. It's when I touched his knee.
Right.
A compound
That's
guy,
what
an MLC guy from the beginning. So this is,
I
go
listened
ahead,
to
Jim.
episode 1 the day after it dropped because I was listening to fucking Eddie Ift and Jim Jeffries, and then Jim Jeffries left Eddie Ift because Eddie Ift sucks.
Hold
And
on, stop. What'd you start that sentence with?
I said I've been listening to MLC since the day after it dropped.
I've been listening to MLC since the day after it
The
dropped.
first episode. What the fuck? You want me to put in that? You want to
Oh,
put Shakespearean content?
wait. Now I can't wait to see Eddie Trunk's cock.
No. You're misinterpreting things.
Just have a seizure already.
Take another shot.
No, I'm not ready for it. Won't be.
He's
for
not ready for
another
a
hour.
seizure. If you're gonna have a seizure, at least do it on the air. I don't.
Yeah, please. I mean, come on. Live stream.
Where's Teamster Tim?
Let me call it faggot.
Send him a link. He asked for a link.
He won't like that. Yeah, but I don't know. It's upsetting because it was my favorite podcast ever, and it fucking. I haven't listened to it in 2 years probably.
Yeah. Well, listen, Kevin is still Kevin, which is why I hold out hope. Like I said, I thought we were gonna have a nice hard reset and lose
him and his
the
wife
trash.
have to separate.
Lose the trash, us included. Don't have me on. Don't have Ski Mask on. Fine, but at least have other people on. Don't have all these people. I say it as a compliment. These people are just. It's all so below MLC and Kevin, but 6 shows a week. There's nothing else to talk about. So you gotta fucking watch clips and talk about some loser Milton that nobody. I mean, I don't know who the fuck. I've never watched a second of his show. It's
so to go back to what you were saying before, and I've said it before too. Is like I understand the monetary aspect of it, and I respect it, man. Get your fucking money. Good for you. You've put in your hours. You fucking.
Stanza, run the show for a minute, okay?
And Dominica and all these other fucking.
Stanza, put your. I'll do it. Hold on.
It's fine. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Go ahead, Chuck.
It's not for the fans. It's not for the fans. Make your fucking money. Good for you, but it's just not. It's not good content.
We might have some mud sharks, some people who love real black cock. I mean, I'm talking the blackest of cock, folks. Teacher Tim, welcome to the show.
Can you hear me?
Yes. You look like a black cock.
Fantastic. Chuck, you put the sunglasses back on. I like them.
Thanks. I know. I needed it. My eyes are fucked up.
Don't listen to Stancil, man.
They're more sideways.
No, everybody's got to listen to me. That's all I have.
He hangs out with
I'm
Gino.
the only motherfucker not here wearing sunglasses.
Oh, you love Gino. You love the couch at Compound.
Fuck you. That's not cool, taping somebody's fucking conversation when they don't know about it.
Who?
That's Gino. That wasn't me.
That's a fucking rat in my book.
Hey, take it up with Gino. It's the same with everything else. I'm not responsible.
Guess what? Compound's dead too. As we're talking about fucking networks and shows dying, Compound's dead too. It's a piece of shit. Anthony can't even find out how to pipe in the audio to goddamn New York because he's getting his dick sucked in Greenville by a 30-year-old. His fucking show sucks. I can't listen to it anymore. I can't do it. It's all coming to an end.
Hey, Dr. Chow says that. Show that bag, TT.
Not happening.
Come on.
I've seen it.
Dude, come on. You know.
What?
Go ahead, Timmy. What do you got to say?
I'm 59 years old. You know, it's over. I face facts. I'm not.
Now, will you be putting
my balls? I'm not even getting laid. All right.
Oh, well, call Ray.
And Stan, let me tell you something. You
what?
talk about KB? She's a fucking thoroughbred, man.
Yeah, I've seen her. Hung out with her.
You better saddle up when you go out there, boy.
I'm bringing the reins. I'm gonna put a little strap of leather in her mouth and hold on for dear life. What, Timmy? Are you gonna put a bid on the? Are you gonna put a bid on? It's all right. My ex is bigger than her, so I can handle it. She's seen what I'm dealing with. I'll handle it. Teams of Tim, are you gonna put a bid on the couch at Compound if and when it shuts down? You should buy that couch, and that would be the ultimate, very poetic.
I'm just happy E-Rock's going to be out of a job. That's all I care about. That's it.
I'm just happy that we caught it at a good time, and obviously we didn't catch it in the Opie and Anthony days, but we all met each other on that fucking couch, and we wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for that. So I can't be mad about it, but I personally think Compound's fucking done. You can't even get your fucking audio right.
Compound's done, but we're not done, right, Cecil? We're just getting started. We got some recorded
Timmy,
stuff.
what do you think about Ski Mask drinking and continued seizures?
It's fantastic. I love it. There's no talking him out of it. You know it. I know.
Now, Timmy, you're an OG. You've been around the block. Have you ever been assaulted by nunchucks?
Nope.
or cock.
I was smashed in the back of the head with, I think it was a 40-ounce Colt 45.
Was that Harlem?
No, on 38th Street, I was unloading computer parts on 38th.
Falling off the back of a truck, huh?
And a couple of shines came up from behind me. You know what I'm talking about, Ski?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, doggy.
You feel me, Ski?
I just tried to call
I didn't know
Paul
that word
Finns.
still existed.
Hey, Stancil, if you could try to call Paul Finns, I'll run the show.
I'm not calling Father.
Leave the man
Finns.
alone. Leave the
He's
man alone.
living,
He has children.
he's closer to God. He's living a good life. Now he did it the right way, unlike Stevie. He actually, Fens actually left the world the right way.
Junkies and criminals become Christians. Am I right, Kevin?
Fuck, I almost started going back to church.
Junkies and criminals become
You're right.
fucking Christians.
You're right. You always speak the truth, Timmy. I know.
All right, go on now.
Now I can't because you basically just proved my entire point in 3 sentences.
Well, Timmy, you are you're obviously
I'm both a junkie and a criminal. Yes, that's
well, no, well, yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm not a Christian.
So good.
where are you at? Where are you at now? I guess where are you at now with the MLC world and the state of the show? You have the floor.
Like I said, I'm a grown man. You know, I'm not down to hear, to trash anybody like a child.
I'm not asking you to trash it. I'm honestly curious of what you think of the state of the show.
I'm not digging it. Adam, I think Adam played a pretty big part in that show. When with him gone, it's changed.
Yeah, he guided it, I think, more than people understand. I mean, he was there for 8 years, and I think he guided it in a very Adam way. He's like a Kevin whisperer. He knew how to talk to Kevin and get him to understand things.
Why are we talking? Normally, when we get to be talking about black dick.
Whoa! Clip it! Now that's a clip.
There's been a lot of talk about black dick this week.
Speaking of dick, speaking of dick, are you? Is it true that Ray is no longer allowed at your residence?
No, that's not true. Ray.
So you welcome Ray with open arms and open legs.
Listen, I don't welcome him, but if he needed a place to stay, yeah, of course.
Hold on.
Nobody welcomes Ray.
Hold on. Pause. I want everyone on the show to pause. Did you hear the joke that Stancil just said? Stancil, please repeat.
Hold on, what did I say?
Please repeat the joke.
What did I say? You're Opie right now, Ski Man.
Oh, really?
Snowy.
Yeah. Hold on. What did you say?
Oh, you fucking assholes. You making fun of me now? No, you said, I don't remember what it was now. It was funny.
What
did it take? One shot? 2 shots?
Dude, have a seizure already. Fucking seize out. We're all rooting for it. I'll give you a fucking $150 super chat if you start seizing.
Right.
You shut the fuck up, you ego motherfucker, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. We gotta get some inside fights going between us.
I don't know how to turn down my headphones, man.
No, you sound good now. You actually sound better now.
My seize aren't good, man. When I seize, I seize. I have to go to the hospital. It's not
Run
fun.
up that bill. Did you hear that Ski Mask owes over $1 million to the hospital, Timmy?
Yeah. I don't blame him. I wish I did, man. Fuck it.
$1 million man.
The $1 million man.
That's the name of the episode.
Called $1 million
$1 million man.
Chris Mack says drink the nip ski mask. Yes. Thank you, Chris Mack for the ski for the
Nick Mac,
Unbelievable.
give the dog a fucking
Nick Mack, Paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Who PayPal'd you so we can give him a shout out? Who's responsible for this?
Chris Mack.
Chris Mack, you are responsible for this. You might be called to court if he dies.
I got a lot
Chris
going
Mack
on.
is going to get a manslaughter charge.
Go leave your keys in the ignition. Just sit there and wait until you get arrested, please.
Dude,
They'll find you. I'll send them over.
I lost my tooth the other night. Not the other night, but the other day. I lost my tooth when I was at work.
What?
Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
And I found some super glue off the shelf because I work at a hardware store. And I fucking put that bad bitch on, and I stuck that bad bitch in, and it ain't moved an inch since.
It's still there?
Oh, yeah.
He said he lost his tooth.
Why don't you give what brand super glue? Give it a free plug.
Gorilla.
Whoa, boy. Go ahead.
Leave
Timmy.
Leslie Jones out of this. Leave Leslie Jones out of this. That's not nice.
The only thing that can knock that tooth out is a big black cock.
Jesus. Timmy's all riled up.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy's ready to rock. And he's ready to roll. And he's ready to rock.
The fucking boys. The boys hanging out.
You boys want to hear something stupid? So
I've heard something stupid for an hour and 26 minutes.
Say another word.
oh, it's our podcast, Stan. So
What?
you know that.
What, in hot water?
Wait, what, Stan? So you think you're some big star now?
No, this
Is
is
that what
stupid.
you
That's
said?
why I do it.
He does think he's a star.
All right, I want to
I
hear
mean, I
something
am a star,
stupid.
actually. It's unbelievable what I'm doing.
Yeah, you think you're some kind of superstar.
I'm the porn star whisperer now.
For what? You ain't got laid. You ain't laid pipe. We ain't seen
No
bags.
comment. No comment.
We ain't seen cock.
Let's just say I leave my house and I've done more than these losers.
Yeah. He said,
Well, no, my boss
black.
comes up. My
He
boss
said
comes up to
black.
me.
You know what I'm talking about.
My
Kev.
boss
Black.
comes up to me right in front of fucking me, in front of 30 people, at least 30 people. He goes, "What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get to Texas?" I go, "Good cocaine."
Fish scale.
Fish scale powder.
Fish
He gets
scale
all
and
mad.
seizure.
Yeah. Well, the seizures are only whenever my lady leaves me, which she's already done. She was only here for maybe a couple minutes.
Wait, hold on. I hope this isn't out of school, but the lady left you to the point where she left her own house to leave you. I'm sorry, that's funny to me.
Kevin, if you're
I
watching,
thought I'd win.
he's going to
I
love
thought I'd win
that.
on
Ski
Ski
mask
Mask.
lady left her own house just to get away from it.
I own it now. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Just plug in some
I got
potholes.
my
Oh, my God.
Dude,
Ski, get it up.
hold on, folks. Hold on. Before anyone says anything, I have my king size in there that I won from gambling with Vinny Cash. We hit a $25
How much have you
bonus.
lost?
No, we won a $25 bonus. Thousands. And then when the boys, TJ, I'll let you tell the story whenever the boys are bringing them in.
Oh.
What?
well,
Why don't you get another king size? If she's not there, you should just get another king size.
This girl's a king size. That's for damn sure.
Story. That's why.
From what he told me, he said that two black gentlemen brought his king size in. And, when they were settling up the bill, he said, "All right, boys, drop those pants. Let's see those hugs."
Yeah, I remember that. I think you did that. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, we had a show the day that happened.
Yeah, no, but we got a lot of new viewers.
They didn't care for that.
Oh, I loved it, man. It was one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Can you imagine? Because I've actually delivered mattresses. Having this fucking clown. You're trying to get the fuck out of there after carrying a mattress up 3 flights of stairs, and he's like, "All right, boys, let me see your hug. Let's see those pieces."
Wearing a ski mask.
With bad tattoos.
Yeah,
That's
they
some
don't care
asshole
for that
David.
kind of stuff. They don't care for the gay stuff. Not like us. We love it, right, Timmy?
You know what? It's grown on me.
Whoa, I got something growing on me.
Growing on you.
Looking
I
at
mean,
you.
After this week with all the big black cock talk, it's just I can't help
I remember when I wrapped my big cock around your fucking neck,
Keep going.
and you just
get there.
couldn't reject.
We couldn't reject or resist. Good job.
So I went down to get a poetry book, and then I came up and you hadn't cooked.
I thought you were going to say, and you were erect.
Oh no!
There are so many
Reject,
things.
erect.
I know. There's Shakespeare so easy.
That's all right. Timmy's coming around to it. So does that mean
I'm not coming
He's
around.
progressive. You're progressive.
No.
Yeah,
I
you're
just-
progressive.
I-
You're
I-
a
I-
lib-
you
you're a
love
lib- you're-
cock.
you're
You
a
love
liberal.
The
Dude.
penis.
Now, I was married for 30 years. I raised 2 sons. They're right downstairs. Okay.
Ooh.
I got laid all my life. No problem. The last 5 years, granted, been dry. But
Oh, that's
gonna be
good, Shakespeare.
I'm going to be 60 next year. I've kind of given up, and that's about it. And I don't give a fuck anymore. Stancil, listen.
Heard that.
I've never sucked a cock in my life. You in the shower with 2 other gentlemen. Please.
Yeah, because I was going to go have sex with women
I
because
will
I'm
trade
straight.
off my life for yours because I'm not gay like you, man.
Well, I'm not gay. We did that again for the millionth time. We did that to save
We had
time so we can go out and tomcat around talking to ladies.
We had a judge come on the show. A female, may I remind you, and a very beautiful female.
Stancil, let me hear your
He
best.
deems you gay.
Stancil, let me hear your best. What was it?
What?
Shakespeare?
Shakespeare, thank you.
My best Shakespeare. What the fuck are you talking
These
about?
guys are retarded.
I like Macbeth. I'm a Macbeth. I do enjoy. Macbeth is probably my favorite Shakespeare.
Wow.
Nice story. His blacks involved. I like that. I like to see minorities represented. I'm progressive.
We love the blacks.
I like to see them represented in the Jesse.
If you only knew, right, Kev, about those blacks, you got to be kidding, man.
Oh, we'll talk after the show. Don't worry.
Let's get Kumi on the line.
Has there been any developments in that area?
Which area?
I don't know.
The black areas don't really develop
You
well.
don't know what's going on?
No one knows what's going on, but you and my dad and Travis.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, where do you hear this, Nancel?
Well,
He don't even know it.
Black cock.
Oh yeah.
Clip that too.
In the worst way.
What?
Yeah.
It's not my story.
I assume this can't be discussed on air.
It's not my story to tell.
It cannot be tossed about on air, TJ. You know that. You promised me.
It has to be. It's the funniest thing.
I know, but I'm waiting.
Hey, Ski Mask.
Timmy is to SMC as Ski Mask is to MLC, where we just have to cut him loose.
I'm just like, listen, that's why he came on today. I'm so fucking excited, man. But you do it at your own pace, your own time.
How am I do it? Hold on.
Ski Mask, give me your best Shakespeare impression.
Here's the deal.
Speaking of spears, go ahead, Ski.
I unloaded my chick's trucks.
She owns multiple cars?
No.
All right.
You guys had jelly beans lately? They're so good now.
How high?
They figured out the formula.
Now I want to see what time she was fishing at. She's fishing in black cock.
Oh,
I told her cock's great.
Take another shot, dude.
He's gonna die.
I'm going to too.
Joe with his super sunglasses. I swear to God, if I see you with those sunglasses on, I'm smashing their face.
We all have sunglasses. Why don't you put sunglasses on?
Because I don't have any.
By the way, Kevin brought up fake names. Hey, what's Louis C.K.'s real name? Hey, what's Jeff Ross's real name? Hey, what's just about every comic's real name? Fake
Jeff
names.
Ross,
Well, yeah. Such a joke.
Right? Lipschitz or Lipstein or something?
Jeff Lifschultz? No, that's a real... No, is that him?
He's a fucking Jew. They all are.
What's Louis C.K.'s actual name?
How about
Junior
Rick
Jersey.
Ross?
What's Dave Attell? Dave Attell, that's not his real name, by the way. All these people. So take it up. Before you take it up with low-level podcasters and nobodies like us, maybe talk to your friends who've made millions with comedy before you start caring about fake names.
I mean,
Rack me.
Central and I have made millions. I mean, have you seen that new guitar right there? I mean,
$1 million man.
you guys think that's a fucking Martin. That's a Gibson, faggots. That's a Gibson. That is a Gibson guitar right there.
That is a
What kind of pickups you got on there?
shit.
Oh, I get picks of on third string, fifth string, seventh string.
No,
ninth
pickups. What's it?
I
Humdinger? What are the
know.
good pickups called, Timmy? Starts with an H.
Humbringers.
string.
Humbringers.
Hamburgers.
Humdinger?
Something with the hum.
Somebody in the chat. It's going to
Hamburger.
bother me.
Hamburgers.
No, what are the
no,
good pickups called? It starts with an H.
Yeah,
Hamburgers. We just said it, motherfucker. Now.
What?
That is a Gibson, not that piece of shit.
Oh.
Play us a tune.
You got laid against the drywall back there.
Play us a tune, Timmy.
Play us a tune. We're quiet till you play us a tune. We're going to be absolutely silent until you play it.
I'm gonna mute myself and just fuck around for a little while. So you can watch.
What?
I'm gonna mute myself.
No, I want to hear it.
Dude, I gotta plug in and fucking tune. It's gonna take me a minute.
Play an acoustic ditty.
Acoustic.
Yeah, so why pull out the guitar unless you can be a man
All
about
right.
it, pussy?
Ski Mask, get your guitar. Get your
Yes,
guitar.
you
There are
can.
three people
No.
holding a guitar.
No acoustic.
Because that's
It's a
good.
humbucker pickups. I remember.
Humbucker.
That's what these are. So I can play
Wow.
trash. I play Stairway to Heaven every day when I'm debating suicide.
Let's hear it.
Absolutely not.
This is the show now.
Well, this
Everybody's
show
grabbing
is-
guitars.
Oh man, this show is. It's
I
like
could play a
Bumping Ice
mean
for gay.
blues chord. I'll tell you that. I could play a mean blues chord. I could
Oh, boy, here we
play
go. Here we go.
Everlast, What It's Like.
Good jam. Here we go.
Hold on.
Yo, play some mariachi shit.
Hold on.
Dude, your man pond soaked that one up, huh?
No man pond. You know, ever since I lost a good amount of weight, the man ponds haven't been as necessary.
I never understood the man pond.
Well, the man ponds, I still throw them in on heavy days.
I'm also half deaf, so it sucks.
And half retarded.
Yeah, the other, he's half deaf and half retarded. Half
Does that
man.
guitar have an extra chromosome?
It looks like it does. It looks like it's, what's wrong?
Obviously, obviously I'm losing here.
Let's hear it.
I don't know.
Humbucker. Thank you, Rick.
I said it already.
Well, let's give credit to Rick.
All right, Rick, thank you.
It's gonna sound like shit, but I don't give a fuck.
Hit the like button.
Maria. Come on.
You need a metronome. Oh, beautiful.
Can we get some vocal stencil?
Absolutely not.
Where's TJ?
Where do you go?
Probably
That was the whole
Black
fun
Cock.
point of this whole segment. This whole guitar is out of tune.
Dude, sing us a song. Play it nice.
I can't sing you a song. I can play you a song. I need to find my fucking pick though.
Chris Mack,
TJ.
MotoGP from Austin this afternoon, Ski Mask.
Oh, dude, I just ripped all my gear off there. Hold on. Keep
Get
reading.
headphones off, Chris Mack.
MotoGP, those guys are fucking nuts.
Isn't that what Ski does?
Well, Ski also does some very sadistic shit, but he was riding dirt bikes since he was a child, all from the 80s and shit. MotoGP is like the Formula One of motorcycle racing, and they are fucking nuts. They're nuts.
Wow,
Yes,
Timmy's
look,
putting you in a
TJ.
body.
Yeah,
Timmy,
buddy.
Timmy's putting Ski Mask in a body bag right now.
Yo, that's some humbucker if I ever heard one.
There you go. I'm gonna pick.
That's your dueling
Humbucker, that
guitars.
hardly
Dueling.
lower.
It's just like Deliverance, where a retard plays a guitar. I feel like I'm at a special needs thing.
Hey. This is still better than
Fucking
MLC.
I feel like I'm volunteering at some kind of halfway house for fucking retards.
I'm checking.
Why don't you go dueling guitars?
We gotta go. somebody has to. I knocked a hole in it last night or the other night when I was doing something. And I was obviously.
Why is he talking like he's from Texas?
I don't know.
He just switched his dialect. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That must be good drugs he's on right now.
He's getting on the verge of a seizure.
Fantastic. I can't wait.
Oh boy, this show is awesome.
It's a
all
change.
you listeners, all 70,000 of you live listeners.
Yeah.
How do you think we met, Chucky? How do you think I moved into your basement? How do you think I banged your sister? Sorry, I had to say it on the air.
I'll fight you right now, faggot.
I love you too.
I'll book the flight. I'll book the flight.
You know Chuck will book it too. He'll be there in 20 minutes.
Come on.
I like the little background music while we do the show.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. Go ahead, Timmy. So you start, and I'll start with something I don't like.
What are you talking
All right,
about?
so why is Kevin always looking like he's sonning Brittany
He's 63 years old.
when it's really Brittany Kinney?
It's on its last legs. Let's face it. Come on.
He's on his last legs. Let's face it. Come on.
He had a good run.
It was a great
Last time he
run.
had a run, he saw the sun.
It was a good run. But most of these podcasts are fucking horrible right now.
What do you like, Timmy? What do you listen to nowadays?
Big Fat Hunchback Melton, to be honest. That's what
You
I like.
really?
Yes, I do. I do. I like him. I like him.
Why?
What was that?
I don't know why. I just like the guy. Just my
Because
opinion.
he's fat.
He's fat. He's got a hunchback. He's actually a pretty nice guy. Kevin met him, right? Kevin.
So evidence that I'm turning gay. I like. I hate to admit it. I like
Guys.
I like a West Coast
Chucky's-
podcast.
Chucky's
I
not-
like Bad Friends. I think Bobby Lee and Santino are hilarious. And
Get
I
rid
know
of him. Kick him out.
I agree. Get rid of him. Yeah, he.
I know it's gay, but it's a funny. Sorry.
So yeah. Anyways, boys. I tried my best on my 9-line guitar. Sorry, it wasn't tuned. What do you want me to do? I ain't played this shit 6 months. I ain't got no crowd. I'm just here sitting here and getting loud.
Yo, Timmy
we're
destroyed you. Timmy destroyed you. He guitar battled the fuck out of you. You got nothing.
Good. That was the whole
I
point.
don't have to time.
And hopefully he understands that I have a point for him.
You're
I
blonde,
have
that's what I
a fat
understand.
cock. And listen. I mean, honestly,
We saw it next to the mayonnaise this
honestly,
week.
guys.
It is pretty fat. It
Shut
is
up,
pretty
Timmy.
fat.
Shut, Timmy.
And I
Shut the fuck
I
up.
haven't seen many cocks.
Timmy, shut up.
It is pretty fat.
Timmy, shut up.
But it tapers off at
Timmy,
the head.
shut
Did you
up.
notice that?
Timmy,
Anthony?
shut up.
It tapers off at the head.
Timmy, shut up.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead,
All
Joe.
right, thank you. Shut up, fucking faggot. Fucking what? Heroin addict? Shut up.
That's in the past.
Listen, you're not allowed into the fucking KB network unless you got a big cock. That's it. You got a small cock.
I'm out. See you later.
Not only is he changing his dialect, he's starting to look Chinese, ain't he? Look at
And he's getting gayer. He's getting gayer.
Oh, man.
Well,
All right, Timmy.
I think you guys have done it.
Segment's over. It's over. Oh, we're gonna have to bounce here. The guitar segment's over.
Okay, what are you running this? Like
we do
a
segments
donut?
here.
Like a normal.
All right,
No,
We're going to
kidding me?
commercial.
Ski Mats, what's the next segment? Beep, 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 beep. What's the breaking news? What do we
5,
got?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to.
I'm retarded. I enjoyed that.
5-second commercial, folks. Who ended it?
have 3 minutes to finish.
I didn't touch anything.
Okay,
You're probably just retarded. I got a segment right here.
we'll do that later.
I'll leave this here. You want my dick? You want my dick? You want? Fucking take my dick. Fuck.
Okay. What is that, sweet tea? Does that make it go down easier?
Yeah.
Have you ever eat what, you want a cup?
No, I haven't. Whatever you're about to say, I haven't.
Plain hot dog?
No.
Here, you want that? You want some water? You got it?
water. My first
You sure that's water? Let me have a taste.
I went against a fat comic last year.
Yeah, his name's Bob Biggerstaff.
I'm just fat. I'm not a comic, so.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Who's got the countdown? Anybody?
Put on a 3-minute
Neil?
clock. Anybody, please. Make it 2.5 minutes.
Hey, Siri.
Somebody count it for 3 minutes. We're gonna see these gentlemen eat. What is it? 25 apiece, or is it 25 in total?
You hit start.
It's just 20 in total.
Hang on. Wait.
Right.
You're dipping stuff?
Oh, yeah, dude, that's
He's got all these weird cups, all these potions going on. It's like a fucking scientist.
I'm ready when you're ready.
Can I put your dog here?
Yeah.
No, my dog don't eat this.
He's already got one in hand. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's get fat.
Let's go!
That's right. Stansel's coming out with a fucking
Stancil,
easy
let's
one.
go!
He's already coming with the water.
Don't fuck
This
up,
guy's
let's
making
go!
a fucking mess
Who's
with the
counting?
tea. It's ridiculous.
You're embarrassing us.
Ketchup, maybe?
Ketchup is too late. You only got
Let's
3
go!
minutes. Oh, wow. This guy's just putting them down like he does every night.
He's got a purple glove. He's gonna
Oh,
figure you
wow.
later. Let's go!
God. This guy better not get pulled over. He'd have a hard time in prison.
You're slobbering all over yourself inside, man.
I just bought these shoes, Stancil. Let's not do this.
You're not even winning. It's the most embarrassing
I hope
thing I've
that
ever seen in
wristwatch
my
is
life.
fucking liquid free. Let's go. Wow, dude, he's really sucking them down. That's crazy.
Our normal ending, but we're still here. It's episode 250, motherfuckers.
I got a commercial break.
All
Let
right.
me see your bag. Big piece.
There's the bag.
Let me see your bag. Big piece.
Is there any way you
Let me
can
see your
give
bag.
me that so I can clip the
Big
shit out of it?
piece.
You get nothing.
I gotta clip it.
This podcast was
Let me see your
brought to you
bag.
by Manscaped.
Big piece.
All right, I gotta go, but you guys can keep going. Me and Kelly P.
Guess who your dad is? Guess who your dad is? It's me. Bye.
I love those endings. So good. Guess who your dad is? Guess who your dad is? It's
I fucking love you guys.
I don't
1 p.m.
think-
tomorrow, me and Kelly P on this very channel. Get your questions in. Ask me anything.
Where can they send the questions to?
I'll have Kelly post the link. I'll repost it. Check
Why
the
don't you
Twitter.
why don't you say where they can post the questions to?
It's I don't know. I don't have the link. It's Kelly. Does
I know
all
what
the
it
work. I
is.
don't do anything.
It's Patreon or it's something at Kelly is me on Ski Mask Collective. Go there, man. You're gonna hear a lot of farts. I'm telling
Episode 250.
you. I mean,
All right,
it's
folks.
been
I
great
gotta. You
fun.
boys keep going. I just gotta run, but you
going for a
boys keep
couple
going.
minutes.
Yeah.
Keep going for a
Ski
minute.
See you
Mask.
soon, everyone. See you.
All right,
See you
everybody.
tomorrow at 1, and then I'll see you Tuesday, everyone, for the pregame live where we do a
Absolutely.
lot of things.
I'll
See
see
you,
you in hell,
folks.
buddy.
Love you guys. Don't
Love
die,
you.
Ski.
I'm not dying. I won't die.
I don't want to.
Yo, you didn't even see my bag, you faggot.
I think I did.
Oh, the bag. Yeah, it wasn't that.
And for all, let's take a look at this piece.
Dude. Oh man, dude, please don't die. You do that? That's what you do? Oh my god, I hope this is your mom.
It's Cabana. If you don't answer, I'm fucking hanging the show up.
I think it's time, brother.
Please leave your message for.
You think so?
I think so, man. I'm shot. I got nothing, dude. I'm a motherfucker.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on, Chucky. You know I love you to death. You do
Thanks
it.
for having me. Thanks, Link. Thanks for all your retards that actually. I feel bad for you.
For what?
No, not you. Them for for listening to this. If this is their form of entertainment, then
Who cares?